million. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I go by the name of Big Squeeze. Make some motherfucking noise for me. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Go squeeze.
Salute to my co-host, my dog Tone G. Make some noise.
What's up? Back at it again. It's an early edition for us.
Really early. Man, this is fire. I'm glad to do this too. Number one, because it's fresh off a fire show today. They
Right.
Triple H turned it up today. I mean, like I feel like some days he clearly pick and choose when they gonna be lit, and I think he understood. Like, okay, we going into this paper.
Yeah.
We about to go back to the states. Let me turn up for these niggas, man.
I'm glad you said it
Gave us
that
what
way
we
because
needed.
the first two was like kind of made for me, like whatever. And
The
the
first
one,
European tours.
yeah, I ain't. They was okay. It wasn't like this.
I
This one
agree.
was a little way better for real.
I agree.
And European crowds be dope for real. Fire.
Them European niggas, they excited about everything. They get excited about any fucking thing. I like that though. I
Nah,
like
for
that.
real.
Some niggas be too cool. What was what did you like about last week's Raw? See, I can't even remember nothing about last week's Raw. I think they dialed it in because
I
it came
told you
out.
my biggest highlight for real. I guess this is just a little old school feeling. Was actually for real. Literally seeing the Usos team up one more time for real.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. But Jimmy, I think that nigga realized he made a grave mistake. We gonna talk about that later on. Let's get into this episode. Hold on, let me pull this up. So, like, the episode from top to bottom, beginning to end, this shit was fire. Shit was lit as fuck. I liked everything about it. Um, like I said, beginning to end, they started off the show with John Cena and Cody coming down.
Yep.
That shit was straight fire, man. You know what?
Fire.
Salute to
Right.
both of them, man. Salute to both of them. This the thing. Cena was expected to do what he do. Cena is Cena. He gonna get on the mic and he gonna blaze niggas, man. That's what he do. Cena be fucking people up on the mic when they try to go at him. But it got
Cody won't have it.
crazy because Cody, salute to Cody, because Cody showed me he ain't no hoe ass nigga, man. Cody ain't no hoe. Cody was going back and forth with him. And it was nice. It was solid. It wasn't weak. It wasn't like the faces in WWE, man, the face is kind of weak a lot of times. And I like the fact that they ain't made Cody look like no lame. Like for instance, Cody hit him with the well, okay, so
At least.
let me start off because Cody was wondering why Cena was so mad at him to the point where he had, you know, trade in who he was and go to the dark side with the Rock. Cena's reason was basically because Cody rolled with him on the road, soaked up the blueprint, stole all his swag, and now he's trying to apply it and he's not even doing it right. That's basically the way Cena looked at it. Like, I gave you the blueprint, and you trying to do me, and you can't even do me. Do you? You ain't even doing that. Let me show you how it's done. Cena came through, laced that nigga, man. Laced him. But Cody clapped back. Salute to Cody. Cody basically told him because Cena say you a company man. WWE created you. Cody said, my father was a wrestler. I'm a wrestler. Nigga, you were created in the office by one man who we don't even talk about no more. So if anybody was created, it was you. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Flat out. And I like the little cherry on top. He told him at least the fans ain't never ain't never checked. You can't wrestle.
He said, I don't care if I had a million matches. They never said that. They never said that one. They can't say that.
And that's one of your top arguments about Cena too.
That's top
I
tier
mean,
argument.
exactly. Hey, y'all get out of here.
Nigga, it's a match going on behind you, nigga.
Give me that, Kaylani. Time move. You don't run nothing. Go sit down, sugar bird.
You don't run nothing, nigga. You just you be getting abused in there, man. All them girls say you can't win, nigga. You can't.
Nah, that's the other one. She the only girl. She thinks she running.
Of course she do run it. She do,
She
nigga.
do.
She
She
do.
do.
I already know. You be trying to be tough. I already know, man.
For real.
My daughter, man, she be man. I don't even want to get
It's
into
like
it.
a different. When you're a dad to a daughter, it's like a different side, bro.
I be wanting to flip, but I can't. It's so hard. Call her mama like, look, this what you better do to her too.
Right. And it's the
You
opposite.
better
It's the
go through the
opposite
right
for
way.
moms and boys.
Right. They do not want to touch that boy. I destroy that little nigga. Don't worry about that. Look, to keep it moving though, so that went on about a good 20 minutes, but it was a good solid 20 minutes too. It was
No,
good.
for real. I liked it because it finally.
Non-stop, intense. It was dope. It was really good. Cody
No.
Cody put on that super good, perfect gimmick, that good Republican gimmick, you know what I'm saying? But when it's game time and they in the trenches, Cody can get right with you though.
Yeah.
Cena tried to attack him. He ate a crossroads. It was fire.
It
But
was
I
a good
guarantee
crossroad.
you, I got a good feeling he losing that belt. I
I'm
got
swaying more to that. I'm swaying more to that. I agree. It need to be like way a flip of scenery for real.
yeah.
Like Roman already had the belt for 3 years. Cody, you got it for a year now. That's 4 years too. People, let's switch it up for real. But I do think it's gonna go that way. I kind of predicted them to win it about WrestleMania or SummerSlam for real. Honestly, I thought he wanted to get no title shot just early at first. He want to go get it, but why not? Why not give it to him right out the gate and let him run with it?
I think in a couple of weeks I gotta see how this shit play out. Right now I'm going with Cena winning. I might change it though. We're gonna see. So right after that they jump into it and
New Day.
you get the New Day versus the New Catch Republic. And okay, so look, I fucks with Pete Dunne. But Tyler Bate is ass to me. Like I never liked that nigga. Like I don't like nothing about Tyler Bate. Big strong boy, all I don't like that shit. He corny to me, man. I just don't rock with him. So because they came back together, I kind of didn't give a damn, and I was hoping New Day whipped their ass, which they did.
To me, what I take out of this match, I still need something for a New Day to. I need the story behind them. That can't be just it that they
Yeah,
just turn heel and there's nothing behind it or anything. And also, contrary to that, Pete Dunne, find out what you really want to do with him. You know what I'm saying? He's been back and forth
they switch his
between,
gimmick every
the Brawling Brutes, and then y'all put them back with the new Czech Republic. They broke up, and now they back together again. So
right.
let's find out what you want to do with Pete Dunne. If you brought the NXT version of Pete Dunne and just kept him that way, that would have been more. Now you would have had another mid card superstar on that level right there that can compete for singles titles. Because right now, you ain't about to put him in no singles title match or nothing like that. He ain't got no momentum or nothing. So I need to find out what they're gonna do with them two for that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one because they all over the place with Pete Dunne, man. Like they in and then they out. They don't. It's like there's no consistency with him. I don't think do they not believe in him? He dope though. I don't know. I like the Bruiserweight.
I like when he the Bruiserweight.
Yeah, but when he came out with New Catch Republic, man, I wasn't feeling none of that, man. I can't get with Tyler Bates, man. He's so corny to me,
So,
man.
so are they about to get a New Day a title shot with the War Raiders?
I think so. I think they're gonna keep pushing that the New Day is undefeated right now. And I think in a few weeks that's gonna mean something. Like right now, I think it went kind of dry after they had the heel turn. Um, the follow up with Big E to me was kind of weak, but I think they're gonna fix that with the New Day streak going on, and I think they're gonna build it toward the title. I see it happening.
So they got both. They got both all black teams. Both of them heels. Street Profits and New Day. I
Hey,
actually on
the
that heel turn, I actually like the Street Profits being heel.
no, I fuck with that too. Yeah, I think it fit. I'm kind of I ain't gonna say I'm glad they kept them together though, because Montez seemed like he could have used that solo run. But
That's where we thought it was going.
this the thing. We putting a lot of faith in that solo run for a nigga who ain't never went solo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a
True.
lot of faith to put in that
That's
nigga, man.
That's the American way. We put the highest ceiling on potential. We're you can clearly see somebody in the right now, but what we do just in the draft. We hey, take this fourth year player right out here. He played all 4 years. But no, we see potential in the guy that's behind them.
Exactly.
Potential will always rise to the top.
That like they say, the most popular nigga in the stadium in the NFL game is the backup quarterback. When you got a trash team, the most popular nigga is always the backup quarterback. So we're gonna see what happens with this. They need to keep the momentum going with the Street Profits though, because the Street Profits, that shit cool. I like what they got going on. But the story is not staying strong consistently though. That's all I need.
Right.
I kind of was hoping that when it's all said and done, Bianca had something to do with the Jade shit. Like I was hoping that's how it would play out.
It
Like
don't look like it.
Bianca was actually the one who really truly set it up. And then like maybe you could have had Bianca and Montez and Trinity and Jimmy on some heel shit. I would have been
Right.
with it. I'd have been with all that.
See, we thinking way too outside the box for them, but that would have been fire.
Well, I mean, I don't think we that far away from having Naomi with the bloodline though. I don't
No.
think we
Yeah.
that. I mean, we got to turn Jimmy back heel though. Like I don't like that
So what?
they turned Naomi heel when they made Jimmy a face. Like to me, messing up the opportunity to have them two together.
Right, yeah. Might as well bring the real life into the ring.
They never did nothing together on screen before, so it's kind of what it
Right.
got.
The perfect time.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause really right now I feel like Jimmy and No Man's Land for real.
Well, not exactly. Jimmy is in the hospital right now because today he went to
Well
get Gunther. And like that's what happened actually after the New Catch Republic. He got into it with Gunther and Gunther. I'm gonna say it both ways just to make sure I said it right.
right. What is
Gunther,
it? Gunther or Gunther? It's Gunther. I'm black. It's Gunther.
I don't know which one,
the,
but I know he was.
the English language is broke, so it's Gunther.
Oh, that's so Gunther is like the German version. That's the German way to say it or some shit. Oh, okay. But yeah, that nigga man, he beat the shit out of Jimmy, man. So all right, so here we go. Jimmy come out and they banging out first. It's a decent battle. They going back and forth. Jimmy ain't looking like no bitch. But then Gunther ended up getting the best of him, right? He win the match. After the match, he get the whooping on Jimmy. Jay come out. Jay say today, Gunther run off. They walking him back. As they're walking him back, Gunther pump fake, beat the hell out of Jay, tie him up to the middle rope.
I'm up to the rope, right?
Yeah. Now, once they got him tied to the middle rope, this is where the real action started.
right with the power.
he, he started power bombing the shit out of Jimmy. Mortal Kombat style broke the nigga's spine. Then he just started hammering like on his face, bloodied him up crazy.
That's from
He had
all
a
of that shit is. I knew this part was coming to beat down because Jimmy smacked the dog shit out of Gunther last week.
man.
So
That was
I'll talk about that was a right.
nigga. Nigga, that was thunderclap slap, nigga, like for real. He slapped the shit out of Gunther, man.
and
I
he ate it.
like a G though. And then he waited a whole week. He sat on that joint. He like, all right, hey, it's all good. He told Imperial, like, relax, y'all chill. It's Jimmy. I got this. He came out there
Right,
and beat the shit out of Jimmy Uso, man. He dogged him. And then he take his blood, wipe it on him as a you're nothing. I'm like, yo,
I,
crazy.
that match at WrestleMania, I believe it's gonna go. It's not gonna be no. I don't want to compare it to this, but I have to. It's not gonna be nowhere near as good as the match of last year was Sammy and Gunther, which was a real fucking good match. That match was good because Sammy can hold his own. But I'll just say that
I was at
for the
SummerSlam
yeah, for the IC, I'm talking. Last year's WrestleMania.
last year WrestleMania. It was no, I don't think it was WrestleMania. I think that was
Who,
SummerSlam. Because remember that was in
who,
Cleveland when Sammy won. He won the
yeah,
IC.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, wrong show, but right match. Yeah, so that one it's not gonna be as good as that one, but Gunther, I believe, is gonna give Jay a real beat down. But I also have Gunther losing that match just by
I think he has to, right?
yeah. I think yeah because nobody has anybody ever had momentum this fucking high. You got the main event, you win the Rumble, but you don't cash in all the way and win it.
Uh um I'm trying to think a Money in the Bank winner that other than Cena.
No, I ain't talking about like no money in the bank. I'm meaning what I'm saying by cash
Strong
in
momentum though, like strong momentum, and then they just
and
didn't pull the trigger though.
right.
Because this the thing, I would not be surprised if Jay don't win. I think
That
I always thought Jay was going to win up until 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I started to see cracks in the armor. Like I don't know, man. I don't know.
right.
I don't know. They might not do it.
I I
I
can
don't,
agree with that too because
Twitter turning their back on him bad.
story says that Jay's supposed to win the match.
Story says he's
The
supposed to win. Watching it
the
with
eye test.
that is not a
Yeah, look, we on the same page. The eye test
that is not a champion
is
right there. He's not.
they. Maybe Triple H got that head going like this in the background. Like maybe we should keep it on Gunther because this goes back to when we was talking like at least 3, 4 pay per views ago. Like who really should be able to take it off of Gunther? This could be now if Gunther wins, this could be one of the biggest bills for his next opponent. Could it be the return of Brock Lesnar? He needs somebody of that type of magnitude for me because this
Man.
title once again it's a working championship title. So he's proven that he can hold his own, and no doubt, like it's Gunther, he gonna hold his own now. So now I think he needs to be set in the main event and then need to be magnified with a big time superstar on the other end right now.
Well, see, Brock, that's my guy. So if Brock come back, I'm expecting big things. I fucks with Brock. I'm all about
Yeah,
that.
me too.
I'm all about that. I'm cool with that. People get tired of Brock. People don't like Brock. I'm
he's
with. I fucks
he
with Brock.
need he's needed. You want me to tell you why?
Cause
Because
because
he's the last piece of our nostalgia moment. And not only is that, he's still in ring shape and he doesn't look old doing it.
exactly.
He's still coming being the dominant. You know what to expect. Years
Yeah,
ago, like the younger me not catching on to wrestling and stuff, you would have thought it was really Brock Lesnar fault when he fought Goldberg. No, Goldberg asked him to wrestle that first match to help carry that fucking match and all of that
exactly.
bum shit. But I think right now, it would be the perfect time to bring Brock Lesnar out. Whether you appear at WrestleMania, the day after WrestleMania is always big too. So
Well, that nigga a unicorn too, though, because like as dominant as he is and what we know him for, if it ever came down to a situation where you had to truly wrestle, he he was the best at that too.
yeah,
NCAA, you know what I'm saying? NCAA first stringer. Like that nigga was a dog. He was like one level below Olympic level.
Yep.
The dude was a beast. He probably could have went Olympic, but he had too many opportunities, man. He had too much shit he could do.
Yeah, for real.
And then, like, if you want to take it up a notch, it's like, oh, he really good to fake wrestling. I mean, the nigga just won the
I went to
UFC
UFC.
like
Won the title at
four
like five
magazines.
fight.
Yeah,
Right.
like niggas. Hey, but look, got bored with all that shit, and then just like, yo, I'm about to go to the NFL. Yo, when last time you played football, bro? I think I was in like high school or something. I don't know, but I'm about to just go to the NFL. I see. Like he's amazing, man. That nigga's incredible.
For real. I agree with all that. Just the way he lived his life, just a regular farm boy.
Just imagine if you Mark Mero though, because that nigga took Sable from him.
Out. Yeah.
Mark Mero was
What
still
you
there.
gonna do? Yeah, I was about to say, what you gonna do? It ain't like you like, I'm about to come over here and whoop his ass.
You're not gonna do nothing. That
That-
Sable probably was scared. Sable like, I really don't like this nigga, but yeah, he like me, so we go together.
That's so old school.
Mark Mero
Man,
was
what?
like, look, I'm about to whoop this because you know Mark Mero was a
We
golden
used to
glove.
buy. Yeah.
He got
That
hurt,
was,
but
man,
so
you go to gloves, nigga, I will pound and ground your ass UFC. All the talking about he
tough
a
your
jerk.
ass in the microwave, nigga. Stop
You
playing.
done threw a punch. You done threw a punch. He done dunked it and swiveled around you, and now you in Suplex City in real life.
Straight Donkey Kong slamming this nigga on the ground. Yeah, it's over. This nigga is gone.
No, but for real, they go. He ain't to me. This title run, it's been dominant. It's been like a dominant title run for Gunther. You had one scare to me was when he fought Damian Priest. Because Damian Priest, like you said, when Damian Priest had the title, it made Damian Priest started to actually like look like he's supposed to have it for real. Like he
Yeah,
grew into it.
yeah.
Matches was getting better. But Gunther's title reign right now has been dominant. It's not even been close. Like he's been threatened or nothing. It's been
And
dominant.
the part of that too is that he was so dope with the IC reign. It just kind of like it's kind of like it's a continuation. It's almost like it ain't
Yeah.
two different titles. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So
bro, I lost one. Like, I lost one time in 4 years for real. That mattered. That was me losing the
that's it.
IC title only because I needed to go after the other belt. That's the
Right.
only why I dropped the IC title because they
That's a
don't want no double belt holders no more.
that's a fact. It was after that Gunther match. Hey, it was that would be before we jump into the next match. Michael Cole was pissed after that. After that, he was so beat down. Michael Cole was pissed. He stood up like, this supposed to be our damn champion. He doing shit like this. Fuck you. Fuck Jay whoop his ass. Like, yo, they let Michael Cole go crazy on him. Michael Cole was wilding. I'll beat his ass myself. It don't matter. It don't matter. And Michael Cole was crazy. So the next match was Dirty Dom and Finn against Penta and
Against
Brian
Penta,
Breakker.
bro.
This is the thing with this,
So,
right? I don't know how I feel about this. Why the fuck is Penta and Brian Breaker a team? Knowing that Ray Phoenix will be here next week.
that
And then on
that's
top of that,
all.
Penta
You
took
know
his
that.
Penta took a pin. It's his first
So I
loss.
was. So you just took it out of me too. So I was going to mention the pen.
Okay.
So to me, that's just old school tactics. All the enemies on team, we gonna team them up with the real team, and then we're gonna put the opponents for this belt on the same team. That's how it's been for years. They never want to get away from that. Instead
Now,
of y'all
I
just really
definitely
having,
I understand that, but what I don't like is the fact that Ray Phoenix is coming next week though. So it's like you gave this man this unnecessary loss. You could have just left him off the show. Could have had Brian
yeah,
Breakker or a solo match,
with
and
Finn again
you know what I'm saying, like, and
or
done
Dom.
deal, or at least against Dom. I wouldn't even put it against
Yeah,
Finn.
I like Penta too, and I like his momentum. But I agree with the same thing. I'm like, you don't make him lose like that.
Yeah, that loss
Not
was
at all.
unnecessary to me. Like,
Like for real, for real.
even though it wasn't a solo loss, still got
And
his
then
fucking
that's
beat.
Finn first win since like November. So I think
Yeah,
he due for a big push too. So
yeah.
some got to give here, there, right there. But it's a sucky way to get your first loss
I
after
agree.
taking the spear from Brian.
Brian, just that fact, I thought he was going to spear
Spear
Finn.
Finn.
The thing is, I understood why he did because you can't have him do the spear and still lose that match.
Right.
He was about to do it too and forgot and did it, switch to a clothesline. But he clothesline. That nigga is fast, man.
Nah, for real, yeah.
Bro
When
be
he-
moving, man. Bro be moving. All
yeah,
right,
being fast with power is crazy.
dangerous. He dangerous. He more dangerous than Scott ever was or Rick.
Yeah, because he got the power and all of that
Yeah,
into it, all in one, the combination.
for real. I just watched the Scott documentary the other day though. When he was young, he was a problem. He was a
Yeah,
Scott
that's
was
where he get. That's where he get all of. He looked like his dad, but it's like his body came in from his dad and from his uncle.
yeah, exactly. But you know what? You know, Rick was I think Rick was like naturally the tougher one though. I
Yeah,
think yeah,
and the younger Rick had the mold too, though. I could take that back a little bit because he was kind of built like that too. He just gained more weight in the wrong way.
I think Scott was more popular. I think Rick had the
Get
most
out of
heart.
here.
Rick had the heart for sure. So all right, last but not least, the main event. Um, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair as the guest referee. Now, Bianca Belair, she getting. I don't understand why she getting the treatment she getting, other than the fact that she black, bro. And I hate to say it, I was trying to think of other reasons why this could be happening. But all these European crowds keep booing her. She ain't did
For
shit wrong.
real, right?
She ain't did nothing wrong. In like the last 2 months. Like I just don't understand it. It gotta be like what's their reasoning? She ain't did nothing. Even today, Rhea flipped on her. They booing her. I'm like, this is crazy. What I did
No, dead
like
ass.
they made her the referee is that they didn't make her die after she got kicked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The referee usually is dead after a kick.
right.
They remember that she's still a wrestler and she take kicks
I was
all
about
day.
to
So, you know, they have her. It was overall a real good match though. I thought Rhea was gonna win for a second. I thought it was gonna be the way to get her back in the main event. But I do like how they finished the match with that made it better for like having a triple threat now because now Bianca got problems with everybody too.
right. They had to incorporate everybody into the same storyline for real. I like how they
Yeah,
did it gradually and all of that.
yeah, that was smart.
But and that's because there was a wrench in there because I didn't expect Rhea to lose to Io. I didn't expect the title change before WrestleMania.
Me either.
Title changes before WrestleMania rarely happen,
I
and
think they did that.
this was a big title
It was smart. It was smart, but they did it so Rhea could win it back at
at
WrestleMania,
WrestleMania. That's what I said too. Yep.
which to me is a little bit bullshit because I don't want Bianca's streak to get broken, man.
Get out of here
I hope they do what they used to do with Sasha and Charlotte. Let Bianca win it on Sunday and then let Rhea beat her on Monday.
on the Monday, the next day.
Because I want that streak to stay intact.
Yeah, that was always big title changes the next day too.
Yeah, you need them, right? And then they're gonna have that's when Aleister Black coming back. Or Rusev. Maybe both.
Yeah, I was so disappointed when Alistair they let him walk. Dude, to me, that's
It's
just me
cool though, because he
personally.
ain't do shit in AEW. So
Right,
it's cool. He barely
bro
even had
got
matches. He had like 6 matches.
bro got talent.
Shit.
He took. I say, hey, I'm gonna take the WCW contract they give me.
Got
I
you.
barely have to work. I get paid, and I come back to y'all healthy and ready to go.
Exactly. He took all the bread, and you gotta get that money while it's right there. And these thirsty
Yeah,
niggas passing out big dollars. So hey, I'm about to go get it too. I'm,
yep.
I'm about to go sit over there too. Fuck it.
For real, I'm sorry. AEW is not the same like how it was like 3 years ago, bro. I'm
Lost
talking
all
about
its lost
AEW
all
was
its man.
it was literally an alternative to watch, bro. Like literally, I'm about to watch some AEW. I was intrigued the whole 2 hours. Like, yeah, there's some good shit going on. More wrestling, a lot of stables. To me, for real. AEW had WWE in the corner, so they had to start putting out stables. Because if you wanted stables, AEW had it galore for real. So, but now
Had
I don't
some
know what
nice
the fuck they
crews.
doing.
Jericho, Jericho had a couple nice crews for a minute. Like I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden it's like
Right?
the last 2 years, this shit just fell apart, man. They held it down through the pandemic. They beat WWE during the pandemic, if you ask me. Because
Yeah.
they were just better. They
Something
had
new. Yeah, it was better.
wrestlers
Yeah.
around the ring. It sounded like a real audience out there. I just liked it. I liked it better. To me, it was better presentation. But then I would say when WWE started letting crowds back in, they ain't take their foot off their neck. Overall, what would you rate it? Monday Night Raw today.
I would have gave it an A, but I gave it a B plus.
B plus.
Yeah, solid B plus.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. My grade is a B plus. Also, fire show. If
If
I
they
had,
wouldn't, have,
I had to get
if they
specific.
wouldn't have let Penta get pinned, it could have been an A.
Yeah, the Penta thing. I like the way they furthered some stories though. They did a good job of furthering all the stories. Um, the AJ Styles, AJ
Especially,
Styles necessary. I didn't need that. I
right.
don't need Logan Paul that much no more.
Especially, I like this episode where Cena and Cody coming out first. That tied they story all the way together because on our last episode we was talking, and I can admit when I'm wrong, like, hey, I really ain't intrigued by them having a match right now. You know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, was I wrong? To me, no, I wasn't wrong for saying that. But
But they
after them
made
having a literally a 20 minutes, now I'm interested because of the wordplay going back and forth. So it engaged me a lot more. I kind of knew that Triple Threat it was too big for it not to be the main event of WrestleMania. So I see why they gonna make that the main event too.
yeah, gotta be. No,
Yeah,
overall, Monday Night Raw was fire. Keep it lit. I'm excited going into Mania season, so we gonna see what happens, man. I'm ready for this.
right. So yeah. Hey, we having double duties this week.
Yeah, I think we still
Yeah,
locked
I was
in
about to
for
say
Mania.
yeah.
I don't see
Okay,
why we
yeah.
can't. Yeah,
Yeah, I like it.
sound good to me. I will. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday.
Yo.